Alrighty, so with our board layout all set up the way we want it, or sorry, with our board shape all set up the way we want it, we're now ready to actually import the changes, import this to the schematic. So what we're going to do is we're going to design, update PCB document. It's going to generate an ECO, so we're just going to hit validate changes. We get all those green check marks, but we're going to scroll to the bottom, and there's this really annoying thing we're going to get rid of, and that is the room. So uncheck this box because it's completely useless to us in this project, and it gets annoying. So hit execute changes, and boom, look at that, all of our components now are populated onto the little layout editor. So if you look at my components, you might notice they look a little different maybe than yours, and that is because what I've done, and this is another thing you do for this is something I should have mentioned in the previous video, was setting up your layout environment. What I did was I just modified, so my layers are also customized. So, I mean, I have your typical signal and plane layers. This is only a 2-layer board, by the way, of course. And then we have our component layer pairs. So we have like our overlay, our paste, and our solder. So I have a custom color. I like purple for this color. And then I have my own custom mechanical layers. So I have 3 sets of mechanicals. These are the component bodies. These are the fabrication notes, and this will be for the dimensions, and we'll get to these things later. So that's why mine appear blue, is because I like that color for whenever I was doing layout. And then we have, of course, the other layers. So yeah, so that's kind of why those are blue. So it's just set it up the way you like it. If you have any questions about how I did that, I will gladly make a tutorial video. So just comment down below if you want me to. So yeah, so now it looks like a huge mess, like a complete rat's nest. So yeah, so I'll show you how to get into what we're going to do next. Okay, so just quickly, I have some layout tips and guidelines, notes. So like I said, the first step is going to be to group our components that go together. So we want to group, like if we look at our circuit, we're kind of going to group like systems. So like our bridge rectifier circuit and the input connector, we are going to group together. Then we're going to group all the components around. They go to our flyback controller, then we'll group all the feedback components, and they'll group all the output components. That's kind of how we're going to do it. So yeah, like with our EMI input filter, etc., etc. So one tip I have is to utilize cross probing to do this efficiently. So the way you do cross probing is first we'll right click and we're going to say split vertical. Okay, so now that we have split the plane vertically, so what you do is tools, make sure cross select mode is selected. So here I have it already selected, so I just deselected it. This is what it looks like when it's selected. It has like a little square around it. It's kind of hard to tell. And then what we'll do is hit select PCB components. So this is going to enable us to highlight groups of components all at once. So then they're all selected. So on this side, we can come and we can just drag them, and we'll just put them over here, right? And we're going to just start grouping components one by one. Let me see if this will select. Yeah, it does. Okay. So yeah, so just start grouping components one by one and just putting them in their own little sections. Here I can spot this is our output diodes. This actually needs to go here too. Let me see. It looks like the transformer. So yeah, so we'll just kind of keep grouping things until we kind of have it situated the way we like. Let's see which one is that one. Oh, so this is the MOSFET. Okay. So yeah, so just kind of group things the way you want them. Alrighty, so we've kind of done some preliminary grouping. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's enough where we can easily find the components that we need whenever we do the actual routing. So let me check my notes. So this is all we need to do for cross probing. Like I said, utilize cross probing to group our components. Yeah, like I said, important to have all this set up. So we have all this stuff set up. So I think this is good enough for this video. So the next section will start with actually placing components on the board. Go ahead, drop a like if this video helped you out. It really helps my channel out, so I'd really appreciate that. And subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all of the videos in this project series. I'll be posting them regularly. And also I post a lot of other electrical engineering related content, so if you're interested in that, then that'll definitely be something that would, you might like. So yeah, thanks for making it to the end of this video, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.